Hello, welcome to my first vlog type of video. So I was just doing my cleaning, my routine throughout the day, and I got like the message in my head came like, film a video, and I couldn't shake it, so that's what I'm doing. I'm doing my reset routine today. Recently, I started my full-time business journey, and that's why I was thinking that now I have the time to finally do the thing that I've always wanted to do, and that was pretty much filming YouTube videos. Ever since I was a little girl, I wanted to film YouTube videos, but I was always so overwhelmed by the fact that I don't have anything interesting to say. So it's better late than never. So we're basically doing that right now, taking chances, locking in, getting all the good stuff happen. I'm finally ready and healed enough that now I can take on one more thing, and plus I have the time right now. I was wanting to take you with me on this journey of starting this new business. Yeah, basically, let's go. We're done with some of the chores. I don't know what's up with the cleaning and filming, but I feel like I got more stuff done than in a long time. I was in a big rut, and now we're just trying to handle our lives one step at a time. So that is like a reminder, if you're not going after, you've always thought, go after it. Because I've been wanting to film YouTube videos for forever. You can see on my channel that I've tried a million times, but I never continue with it. But this time I have time, so we're doing it. And we're doing it together, okay? So now if you have any wish, dream, go after it. This is your sign. Go after it. We can do it together, one step at a time. We can learn together. You don't have to know everything beforehand. You don't have to know what will happen. Just try it. So now I just finished my lunch and I made a coffee, and I'm gonna relax for a little bit because I feel a bit tired now after I did all this work. And we're gonna go back to working and cleaning and resetting, and maybe also working on my business after I take some rest. I deserve it. So I just finished resting, and now we're gonna do the couch. I'm gonna take off the covers on the couch, and we're gonna add new covers on, and we're gonna put the ones in the washing And then we're gonna do some other things that I should do that I've been procrastinating. Yeah, let's do it. I just decided I'm gonna go for a quick walk with my dog because I need some fresh air. I haven't been like out all day, so we should do that first. And when I come back, I'm gonna work on one of my projects that I'm working on, and then we can decide together what else we can do. Maybe film some videos for my TikTok. I just try to follow my natural rhythms. I don't try to like plan ahead. I have like general things in my mind what I want to do, but I still try to focus more on my energy levels and how and when I want to do stuff and when I feel like I need to do them. I'm on a walk right now. I'm gonna talk a little bit about starting something new. So I've been healing for, let's say, 5 years now, and I tried having a YouTube channel for a million times now, but I always stopped. I just didn't believe in myself, and I didn't like think that I can talk as freely as I do now. I did a lot of parts of about me, tried making everything perfect, but perfect is literally not something I want to do at this point of my life, because I feel so much that I just want to enjoy this part of my life. And I'm filming this because I want to have a video to look back to and see how much I've grown and how far I've came. And like doing something new can be hard. It's probably one of the hardest things, but it's also the one thing that most likely will be the most rewarding. And in the past, I also thought like every time I gave up on something or like I failed at something, I did take it very personal. And I've just like recently I've started to not take it as personally, because like failure is part of life, and sometimes we will fall off things, sometimes we will get into slumps. It can be hard to like go on a journey that is completely new, but I feel like you also need to heal before you do any of the things, especially if you're in the cycle of doing something and like quitting it after a few days. Try again. Don't hold yourself back. It's like when life presents you with the thing that you once tried, and do it anyway. Like try things again and again and again. Just come back to them. Just because you once tried something and it didn't work out, it doesn't mean it never will. An hour ago, I came back from this walk I've been on, and I made like a snack, and now I'm here in my office. I basically have to clean this leftovers from a spell, and then we're making protection spell jars for Mineral Fest. That's basically a festival that I'm going to in September now. That's basically this month, and we gotta prepare for it. So I'm making that, and I'm also going live on TikTok to make the protection spell jars. I just decided that now. So yeah, we're doing that, and let's go. Finished my life and making the spell jars, and now I'm making some dinner. I'm just making some avocado on toast with some salmon and some mozzarella on side, and then I'm gonna go relax, and that's basically it for today. We're done with work today, and that's it for today. Morning is the next day. Right now I'm getting ready to journal a little bit. I do this morning pages every day, 3 pages of whatever comes to my mind, and then I'm gonna eat my breakfast. After that I have some errands to run, and then I come home and I will see what is on my checklist that I can get done today. Just came home from my errands and now I'm on my way to watch The Summer Temporary episode 9. And after that, we're gonna get some work done and yeah. Vacuuming is one of my least favorite chores in the home, so I'm always glad when I can just get it out of the way. Also, like mopping, those two chores, I don't know what's up with those two chores, but I hate them. But it's always needed around my home because I have 2 cats and a dog. But I always love when the apartment is clean and yeah, I just have a little bit of vacuuming left and then I'm moving on to something else. So I finished vacuuming now, but since I'm close to my period, I got like so tired right now. Like I cannot move my body tired. So I was thinking of making like yogurt, some yogurt with granola and probably some strawberries I have in the fridge just to get some energy back. Maybe like a coffee or something. I still need to like do some stuff around the home. I made homemade granola not long ago and it's very yummy. I'm gonna have some honey in the yogurt. Sometimes I also put in the protein powder, but not today. I don't feel like eating powder. We're just gonna have some yogurt. Like, because my period is near, I also want to eat some chocolate. So I'm gonna add some granola and some like chocolate drops. I have some strawberries that I want to use. Hopefully I feel better after this and so I can get back to cleaning. But if not, we're gonna just take a nap and hope for the best. So I kind of decided to go for a walk. I really don't feel like very productive this day, which is totally fine. I'm practicing this thing where I'm just flowing, like going with my energies, not against them. And ever since I started filming, I feel like I have to do more than I normally would. And also starting my business full time kind of is like making me feel like I need to do something productive, which is like okay, but I'm pushing myself too much, I feel like, and it's just gonna end up like pushing me towards burnout if I continue on doing that. I should listen to my body today. So that's why I just like first went for a walk. Then I'm gonna do some self-care routines today. Yeah, people say this is discipline. No, this is just torture to me. I do have like ADHD and autism, and pushing myself when I know I shouldn't be pushing myself is just not it. It's better for us to like take the rest when you need it and work on your goals when you are feeling better. So before I took a nap, and now I want it because I don't feel very well to do any work. Like my mind is really wired. I went like to write a little bit of my thoughts on paper. And what I came to the realization is that I need to plan more. I need to like get my dreams and wishes on paper and like get all the obstacles and how do I overcome them on paper. And then I'm gonna plan a week on here. I know it's the middle of the week, but we can still make the rest of the week semi-good. So I started with writing in my notebook. I cannot show you because I speak in my own language, but I sectioned it in like business, home, personal, and relationships. And then I wrote like all the goals or to-do tasks, I would say, in each section, like the most important ones, that like the bigger goals, things that I want the most to do right now. And then I'm gonna write obstacles. So obstacles for each section. So for my business, what are my like obstacles why I'm not progressing and how can I better improve? And this is like basically a plan of locking in. So today I'm doing that so tomorrow can be a better day than today, because today all I wanted to do is rest. And that is fine. It's nothing wrong with rest, but I feel like I was tired because my mind was wired, if you know what I mean. I was like constantly thinking and I got myself tired. And I feel like the more you plan, the better, because I didn't like planning in the past. I could never stick to it, but I was like, my business is not gonna work if we're not gonna plan, because now things are for real and I don't want to mess anything up. And I have like lots of things in my mind of things that I need to be doing that are coming up, and it's just a weird way of like having too much in your brain and I cannot think clearly. So we're getting everything in my brain out on paper so we can think clearly. Good morning. It's the third day of me filming and this is the last day that I'm gonna squeeze into this video, and I'm currently starting to journal. I was having a hard time falling asleep yesterday and it took me a while to finally like sleep. I felt like I was half awake. I just finished my morning routine, ate my breakfast, drank my coffee, did my skincare, and now I'm taking my puppy for a walk. And when I come back, I have plans to clean up the office. we're gonna just get it out of the way because I cannot work in the office if it's not clean. So we're just gonna get the space into more like a flowy energy, and we'll see how this goes. My office right now, and we're gonna get it to cleaning it. It's a real mess. Procrastinating cleaning this office for a while now, but I feel like it's preventing me from working, so this is what we got to do first. So I organized half of the office, and now I got a little bit hungry, so I went and made myself some apples with cinnamon and a little bit of nut butter, and that's what I'm gonna eat, and then I'm gonna go back to cleaning. This office is taking me a lot longer than I thought, but it's doable. We don't have a lot anymore. I just have to like organize some stuff, put them away, like get rid of them someday later. And this is the final result. I still have some things to like clean and stuff, but we're gonna get to this some other day. Now my space looks presentable and I can work in it because the energy feels fresher. So I feel like it's gonna be better to work on my business because the space is clean and I can think better. A drive towards my mom's place. I had a coffee there and lunch, and I'm back. I took some rest for a few minutes, just laying on a couch, staring at a wall, and now I feel a bit refreshed. Now we can go film some videos on my other phone for TikTok. Sometimes filming videos can be overwhelming, especially when I have to like film my own business, like my jewelry and stuff. I don't know what to film because I have so many stuff. So I'm just getting it out of the way today. Just finished filming, and these are the products that I filmed. Here's everything, and I have more in my other drawer. Here I have bits and like things around my home, and I'm trying to think of more things to put in my shop, but right now I just gotta organize and get some of the products I have here on my Etsy. But this is a job for some other day. Today we did work a lot. Now I'm a little bit hungry, so I'm gonna go get myself something to eat. I don't know what, we'll see. And then I will probably go and watch a show. I just posted a lot of different kind of videos on my channel today, so if you're interested, go check me out on TikTok, Crystal Witch Shop, and yeah, support a small business. So I just wanted to come on here and talk a little bit about how these 3 days have been going. Like, you have clearly saw everything I went through, but a lot of parts I didn't film because I was just like out and about, and I felt like they are not important because I filmed them once already in a day previous. So like this little routines that have been happening. And also I noticed that a lot of creators are like chasing that productivity mindset, which is fine. I don't feel like I need to be productive to be worthy. I've healed enough, and I feel like healing does change a lot about your mindset, at least like the parts you're healing. And I came to the realization that my days are filled with a lot of like beautiful energies. Like even when I'm resting, this is a beautiful energy. Even when I'm doing nothing, and even when I'm doing something, every like little step of my life is important, and so is yours. I just wanted to say that you don't have to chase this productivity, that you don't have to do more than you are feeling called to. And yeah, if you want to change your life, working on your life is needed. But also when it comes to like changing your life, the little bits of change are important. Like little things that you change when you're doing something. For instance, let's say you're trying to eat better, and you like one meal a day can change like a lot. Not maybe like in your body, but in your mentality. It can like maybe transform you into thinking that healthy food is good for you, and then you will naturally add more as you progress. I feel like smaller steps are sometimes better than no steps at all. And like even when working out, like if you're working out once a week or twice a week, is better than no workouts at all. Or if you're like trying to have a business and you're procrastinating all these little things you have to do, and if you like just do one thing in a day that is bringing you closer to the goal, I feel like this is gonna change a lot of like in the long term. This is like what I realized, because I've been on a healing journey for 5 years, and I've been healing all this, and I was wondering, when am I gonna be healed? And I came to this point right now where I'm glad I did all those steps, even when they were small at the moment, even when I felt like I was doing nothing, that nothing was happening. I had trust and I still did them, because I knew that if there's a small chance that they can help me, I feel like it was worth it. You need to follow your own energies. You need to follow your own mind, like thinking. You don't have to listen to every little word everyone says on the internet. Getting some inspiration, getting motivation, getting like things from the internet is great, but a lot of stuff is just a reenactment of stuff. Like a lot of videos that you see are people acting to make a video. So a lot of those videos are not authentic. And I wanted to show authentic days in the life. Like, yes, I was doing some productive things, but no productive things can happen if you're not balancing it with rest. You cannot go all in and expect to just from 0 go to 100. You cannot like go from 0 working out to going to like working out every day, doing these hard workouts. This is just not how life works. This will just end up in burning you out. You don't want to burn yourself out from like just doing too much. This is the thing that I had to learn the hard way. I was doing too much because I was trying to fit the aesthetic that people on the internet presented it. And if you have like any kind of mental illness, a lot of those stuff is just not for you. Those things are built for the neurotypical people, not for neurodivergent, or like if you have like any illness that is preventing me from moving. But I feel like I had to learn to trust myself and to build the relationship with myself, to see and to like take my own hand and guide myself into like out from the darkness. And for most of my life, I wasn't diagnosed. A lot of stuff happened. I didn't know my body. I didn't know like how my mind worked. I just did whatever people on the internet told me to do. And at some point, like all these like healthy habits and all these things did not work because I did not build the right foundation. My foundation was broken. I did not believe I can achieve it. I did not believe that I'm worthy of it. I was the negative thinker like through it all. I wasn't even close to having a good view of myself. I didn't know what I actually want in life. I didn't feel like very motivated and hating myself. I wanted to change myself because I hated myself that much, not because I loved myself. And I feel like these 3 days of filming myself showed me that I can do hard things, but I did all the healing that was necessary for me to stick to those things. If you're like me and you like have an ending cycle of starting something new and stopping it, then you have to go back to the basics. You have to heal your foundations in order to grow. That is the only way you can grow, okay? I'm just gonna stop this video, and I would like to thank you everyone for who joined me in like my journey of every day. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for watching and for supporting, and check out my TikTok, Instagram, and all this good stuff. I'm also on Etsy. I'm a business owner, and thank you for watching. I will see you next time. Bye.